Alright. Should be going up here any second now. Hopefully. Yeah, looks like we're good. Is the audio alright? Anyone who's there? Can I get an audio check, please? Yeah, boy. Oh, man. Let me just check some stuff real quick, make sure we're all... Yeah, I should be okay. Alright, I hope you're... I hope you're ready for some, We gotta have the English dub. Because the English dub... We'll leave it on kind, because honestly, difficulty doesn't really do much. But yeah, I've been wanting to expose you guys to this for quite some time now. So yeah, Monokuma's a pretty bad dude. Pretty bad bear. But yeah, I've been wanting to expose you guys to this for a long time. You have no idea. Most of it's dubbed, so I'll just read the... I'll read this stuff, though. The massive high school towers over all the... hold on. Okay. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. Did somebody say privilege? They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a fitting name. There are two things you need to attend the school. One, you have to be already attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto Naegi.
As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going on for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff that I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's popular at the moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but still, here I am standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hope's Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Host Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic. There are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So to prepare, I looked up some of those threads, and all I saw was talk about ultimate students, who are way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. The waifu alert's already coming. You guys can totally have a waifu war, I'm okay with it. And there's the ultimate fashionista. It's crazy to think this game is actually secretly a horror game. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Here's the real waifu. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. Yeah, you're right, we are the only weebs. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler, the ultimate swimming pro, the actual waifu, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then some. Actually, I think ultimate clairvoyant is the best waifu. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who wandered in on a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How does such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter to see why they sent me to see why. English is a hard language. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us as the ultimate lucky student. In other words, Makoto is just random, super random. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. But then actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel lost, like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. Dude, get ready. You have no idea. People think Doki Doki Literature Club's messed up. Oh. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start till 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense no one would be here just yet. I was so wound up I got here way too early. Yes, I respect you, Ted Cruz. Just, don't get caught, okay? He's ready for Netflix and chill. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help calm me down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was also my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. I'm down with this too, let's go. At least that's what I was hoping for. Yeah, this Netflix and chill with Ted Cruz sounds pretty nice. What the? But the instant that I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again, and the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began. And how life as I knew it came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak Academy wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Time for LSD. You know, Makoto Naegi, all about that LSD. I'll just save it over first one, might as well. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of the same boring class, or some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've been in before. What the heck is going on? Alright, control explanation. This game is actually a first-person shooter. Yep. I've done this song and dance many a times. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I have to clean that up later. Hey, what's that on the desk? An orientation guide. It's some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Oh. What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. Yeah, I tend to zonk off. We talk about drool, you know, this is a wholesome experience. Just as Araki intended. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it, bang bang. Yep, definitely metal. Thick too, very solid. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep weirdos from just wandering in. Jeez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I first got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is, I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall, then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside of Hope's Peak. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows, it's like it's a prison or something. No. Makoto Naegi is not a cyborg. He is a regular human boy. He is human boy, not like cyborg. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. I can leave the classroom by pressing the B button. Yes. It's always kind of weird too. It's getting stranger by the second. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Yep. Oh man, this is the game where you can do deja vu. You can be a deja vu. I have been in this place before. I am on the speed. Now it's time to go. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. By the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there. Meet the cast.
Hey, another new kid?
Huh? Then you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point, but I wonder if this is everyone.
I'm awesome? That's good to hear. I don't know if that was directed at me, though. I'm not really sure. Could have been anything. I looked around at everyone who'd gathered here, taking their faces one at a time. The guy with the brows over there on the right there, that you'll learn. Don't worry. You get to know these people all very well. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. Me? Why, thank you. I don't know if you're part of the group of individuals who are my real-life friends, but thank you. How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden I was just asleep.
Huh?
Whoa, you two? I used to be able to do hero, but things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. So strange, I declare, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now.
Got it!
Just a moment. There's something we must address.
Listen to me!
Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware the meeting was to start at 8 a.m. sharp. You're gonna like him. I can already know it. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your due punishment.
What?
What's your problem? It's not like he wanted to be late. He didn't have any control over it.
That's right!
You know it. Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all go around and introduce ourselves?
Huh?
The hell, now's not time for freaking introductions. Mondo is best girl. Maybe, but it may be good to at least find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we supposed to talk to each other if we do not know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get the introductions out of the way then. Then we can move on to whatever else. Sound good? Don't worry about it. You're gonna have some fun times. Yeah, the beautiful thing about this game is you get to know everyone really easily. Like, there's a lot of characters, but you get to know them, and then it goes south from there. I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best to just focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good as chances I'm gonna get. I already looked everyone up on Hope's Peak Academy on thread online, but I still don't really know what kind of people they actually are. Time to find out. Yep, this game goes really far south. Whatever you do, don't spoil this. So to those of you that are not the circle of friends that I am forcing to watch this, don't spoil it for them, okay? Please. Because this is their first experience and I want them to feel it. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Aim at a student and press the A button to talk to them. Each conversation is important to the overall story, so keep track of how they go. To those of you who don't know, not my circle of friends, have you heard about the Danganronpa 0 fan game? I guess I'll start with, yeah,
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
Taka.
I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Ultimate moral compass, Kiyotaka. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on that thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community's public morals community. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. My waifu! Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name, a strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name.
You hear me?
And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day.
Got it!
Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right. This guy's kind of annoying.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko Fukawa.
Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her in her literary career. English. Then 2 years ago she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers. Which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type. What, with her masterpiece being a romance and all?
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know. Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature. Filthy creature. Filthy creature! No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. Thank you. I'm glad that you think so. Yeah, I probably should have put the link at the top, but the Danganronpa 0 fan game, official fan game for the Danganronpa 0 light novel that they're working on, I play 2 characters. I'm not gonna say who, because I don't want to be a spoiler. Right. No, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I'm telling you!
Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true, otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me.
Anyway...
Whatever, I really don't care. I'm used to it. Your favorite light novel is free? I'm not gonna comment. Yeah, my favorite light novel is SAO. I just really like the plot. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author would be like.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to getting to know you.
Doki no Piki. Literature Club. Doki no Pico. Hi, I'm Sayaka Mizono. I look forward to... Oh, you should already said that. Ultimate pop sensation. The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant scent I can't quite place. Sayaka Mizono. When I saw her name in the thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was so surprised to find out she'd be going to the school. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh, did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding, I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one.
Hey,
Oh, hey, by any chance. Now what? Yeah, it must be, I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto did...
Just hold on!
Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan to waste our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess.
You hear me?
Self-introductions are for introducing yourselves, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right.
Sorry.
Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. Talking about Taka? Your waifu Taka? It sounded like Sayaka really had something she really wanted to say, but it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. Here's the best girl.
Yo, the name's Leon Kuwata. What's up?
I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... You? Seriously?
Huh?
Oh, what's wrong? Nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all...
Give me a break.
Oh, were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head. No, I was just expecting more of a, you know, sporty-looking traditional baseball player type. And when I found that article and picture of you online, that's how you looked then. Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture.
What the crap?
This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't even have a choice, okay? Shaving your head like that is part of the national championship regulations.
I mean, seriously?
But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either.
Hey, listen.
Actually, can I be totally honest with you?
You know...
I don't like baseball, like, at all. I've never gone to a single practice. He's never practiced. When he was still his team's star player, he's some kind of prodigy.
Yeah!
As soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream for the future. A dream for the future. My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right?
You know what I mean.
I'm gonna be a singer. So all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're all set.
How cool is that?
This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. And then the thickest of the waifus.
I am Hifumi Yamada. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega!
I don't mind.
The ultimate fanfic creator. Extra thick. By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D art? The world of 2D? Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fan comics at a school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it, of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be? That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely pretty remarkable.
However,
The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my time. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fan fiction. Oh no. Is this your Danganronpa? I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naegi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meaning. What kind of meaning?
yes
It's
indeed.
about embracing our basest urges. I don't think I want to comprehend it. Can I talk to those 5 people over there?
Heya! I'm Aoi Asahina, but my friends just call me Hina. What's up?
Ultimate swimming pro. Aoi Asahina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as the upcoming Olympic cadet. She is, without a doubt, the ultimate swimming pro. The combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been widely discussed online. So, what was your name again? Sorry, I totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. I heard my voice crack, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is like that.
You got it!
Or it is that. English is a hard language. Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah!
Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know. If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I've never heard of that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly how it sounds. Naegi. 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 What's so hard about it? Well, I have no idea. Ha ha ha. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet you. Sure, same here. Well, one thing I learned is she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you.
Huh?
Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said, nice to meet you.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, good point. Sorry. You don't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little bunny type thing going on, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so listen.
I'm
really
sorry.
Well, what are you apologizing for now?
Um,
Well, just because you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something.
Huh?
Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid maybe you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why her fans are so into her. Can I ask you your name?
My name is Kyoko Kirigiri.
Oh, what is she? She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, well, you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope Speak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So, what are you doing at this school?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? No, I just meant getting invited here means you're some kind of ultimate something, right? So what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked by chance like me, but her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Oh no.
Hi! I'm Junko Enoshima. Charmed, I'm sure.
Ultimate fashionista. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality.
What? Come on.
Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and doing? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped. We getting meta now. Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real.
What can we do?
Come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed.
Totally.
It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd be totally blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk look super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today. And no one ate dinner that night.
Name's Mondo Owada. Nice to fucking meet ya.
Mondo Awada, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too.
Yo.
Hell yeah. I better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could wake up at the bottom of a sea. Alright, the last 4. Let's start with Sakura.
I am Sakura Okami.
Oh geez, I almost asked her if she was a guy. The day I say something like that out loud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. But now I remember, she competed in martial arts tournaments in America and won despite being a girl. She's the ultimate martial artist. She fought in over 400 matches, never lost a single one. Dude, Sakura is pretty legit, I'm not gonna lie. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her ogre. Some even, what are you doing in my swamp? Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates, the famed missing link. Any incoming Hope's Peak Academy students who are reading this, let me warn you now. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Donkey! She's like the most chill character. Standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that.
Hey,
Hey you. Yes? Snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What are you?
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me.
I do not think we have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Celestia Ludenberg, it's my name. But if you don't mind, I would prefer if you call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right?
Huh?
Of course. Why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite, but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg. She's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. Other than her obvious love of gothic Lolita clothes, everything about her is wrapped in a veil of lies. They say she's entered and won an underground gambling tournament, earning the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing as she did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. Ultimate Drill Chan. Ultimate Drill Chan. That smile is beyond deceptive. I better watch myself around here. Now for my favorite character.
I'm Yasuhiro Hagakure. Hero for short. Take it easy, yeah? I know I will.
Yasuhiro Hagakure, also known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's pretty much beyond me. Still, I can't help wondering if there's any truth to it.
Could it be...
Okay, I give up. Well, that happened.
You're serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it. Seriously, I saw it. Saw what? I'm not gonna do it. A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot running off with a skyfish in its mouth. You were a Nova Corps. Good for you. I'm glad. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime and get real deep into Lemuria and its civilization. What? We're not allowed to drink, we're in high school.
You know?
Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times and see, well, it's a long story. A few times? Yeah, I bet that is a long story.
Name's Byakuya Togami.
Dude, he's all about the LSD weed team. He's the weed man. Hiya, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there isn't really anything I can do about it. Even among the ultimate students, this one is special. Byakuya Togami. He's the heir apparent of his family's massive financial conglomerate. I almost yawned super hard. He's already starting managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I learned about him from that Hope Speak Academy thread online.
Come on.
We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you gonna stand there? Go away, I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level, like a king in training. I'm just glad the entire trial, like all the trials in the game are fully voiced, so thank you. DR2 and V3 have much more voice acting, but this one's got a little less. Yeah, I love this game too. I love this whole series. Even I know V3 was pretty divisive, but I still love it. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of something. Okay, let's get down to business. Okay, this is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. No, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What, seriously?
I mean, seriously?
That's what he said. Just after each of us got to the main hall, we lost consciousness. And when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? That's quite a nice Dorit. I do like the Dorites. But that's just weird, that every one of us would get knocked out like that.
Piece of shit!
Exactly, that's why we're all freaking out. By the way, how's the game audio? I forgot to ask since it's actually happening now. And that's not the only thing. You saw where all the windows in the classes and hallways were, right? But instead of normal glass windows, it was a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about?
Are you for real?
Great. Plus all my stuff's missing, even my cell phone. Yeah, you're right, I haven't seen my PDA anywhere either. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch.
What does this
Well, I'm
mean?
glad to hear. But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. Sorry.
What the heck?
What the heck? What's it doing there?
Aww.
Maybe we got caught up in some kind of, like, you know, crime or something.
Is it
What,
like...
A kidnapping? You think maybe someone grabbed us and hauled us off and we're not actually at school?
Hey, come on.
Come on, don't think like that. Cheer up. Does he get HBO on this press? No, man, he probably just gets like CNN and BET and FX, and that's about it. That might have been low-key a little bit too much of a bad joke, but okay. I bet this is all part of the school's orientation procedure.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. So I'm just gonna take it easy for a little bit.
I see.
Oh, so you think they wanted to do something to surprise us?
What the hell?
Well, if that's all it is, it's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night, so I could use a little shut-eye. I feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then, it began. Bad jokes are what makes you believe in Jesus. Good.
Ahem. Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seemed totally out of place. It was so playful, it's so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at... right now! Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now?
Goodbye.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Hey!
You work. You're welcome. Hey, well, you're just gonna take off like that?
Could it be?
Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us all pumped up for the entrance ceremony. Man, thank God it was all a joke. I'd be totally freaked if this was real.
You know?
Alright, I guess I'll head out too. Wonder what they got planned for us next. Damn, I was totally looking forward to that nap too. Why'd they have to go and kill the mood?
Huh?
Wait for me, I wanna go with you. That is that then. I'll see you all there.
Anyway.
Not that anyone cares, but I'm gonna go too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I had before. I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
This is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird.
However,
Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we do learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. Still, I'm really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Save the data, yes, because things are about to happen. Alright, we're going to the gym. Ah! Deja vu!
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea that this Hope's Peak Academy place was going to be such a pain in my balls. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Hell, this place is even worse. And why isn't there anyone here? Looking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Shit.
He's a viper. Well, hell. It ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, where's whoever called us here?
What are you thinking?
Mondo, stop, no running.
Well then.
I too shall go. I'm just gonna imagine that's how he said it. Hey, wait, don't leave me here all alone. Okay, time for some tutorial action. Thanks, game. Guess I'll interact with... Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here? Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that.
This is bad.
I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And what I saw was waiting for us there. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
Yo!
See, told you. It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Hero was right. But in a way that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there! Howdy! Hello! Is everyone here? Good! Then let's get things rolling!
huh? Teddy bear?
I'm just clicking through dialogue, that's all.
I'm not a teddy bear. I Monokuma! And I am this school's headmaster.
But I guess having to read everything is pretty painful. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What I was seeing was... It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear.
Say what?
What? That teddy bear can talk. Calm down, I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey,
I told you
come
already.
on now.
I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma and I'm your headmaster.
Say what?
It moved.
Shit.
Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote-controlled toy or something. How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deep, deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. Oh yeah, by the way, just a heads up, this game breaks the fourth wall like all the time, and has lots of pop culture references. Okay. But that doesn't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that. Oh shoot. I'm rolling over my own controller cords. How did I do that? Magic. Megalodon lives with him. Hey, you never know, it could be Nessie too. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy Nessa's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Well,
Bear that? Really? You are unfortunate. Now then, moving on. We must hurry and get started.
Come on.
Giving up already. No other stupid bear planes?
Now then.
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so... The intensity... it hasn't even gotten started yet. He has abandoned the gag.
Good morning.
Everyone stand at attention and bow. And good morning.
You hear me?
Good morning.
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then.
Let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students, so full of potential, represent the hope of the world. And to protect that splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together. Excuse me. You will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of the school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? You can barely contain yourself. Now then, regarding the end date of this communal life, there isn't one. In other words, you'll all be here until the day you die, such as the school life you've been assigned. What did he just say? Until the day we die?
Yep.
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
hold on a second.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right?
It's true.
I'm not screwing with you. I'm no liar. Of that, you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond the walls ever again. Cut off. So all those metal plates all over the school. They're to keep us trapped in here. That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how hard, how much you may yell and scream for help, help will never come. So with all of that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Hey, come on.
Abandon. I was thinking Abaddon from SMT. Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whatever is behind it all. This is all just a really bad joke.
Damn you!
Yeah, cut the shit out. It ain't funny anymore.
Unbelievable.
Oh no, trapped forever. See, it gets better. You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you.
What are you gonna do?
But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever will be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope Speak Academy, didn't you? And now before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you want to leave?
Hey,
Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school. Really?
Actually...
As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who'd like to leave. It's called the graduation clause.
Now then.
Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What?
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony? Well, you know, if one person were to murder another... Murder?
Yes, indeed!
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting... How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. Yeah, this game is more messy than Game of Thrones. I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, right? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a dark shadow of despair.
Extreme!
And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the hell?
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other, it's... To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it.
What are you saying?
We know what it means, that's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other?
Say what?
Yeah, stop blabbering with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already.
Blabbering? 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 What do you mean blabbering?
Stop blabbering on about blabbering on!
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, you keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it?
Yahoo!
You can kill as much as you want to kill, so go ahead, go on a killing spree. Alright, come on, how long are you gonna keep this up? Okay.
You know?
You got us, okay, you scared the hell out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Huh?
Reveal the trick.
I'm right,
Yeah,
right?
because I mean, you know, it's all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like...
Shit.
Dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hero aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
You're fucking dead.
Listen up, a-hole, this show's gone way too far. What kind of hell show is this?
What's the matter?
Joke what? You mean like your hair?
You son of a bitch.
Sure. Mondo rolled out, and there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. Wouldn't you be in denial? I'm always in denial. He locked onto his target.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds.
What? Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations!
Shut the fuck up. Let me out of here, I swear to Christ. Hey, damn it.
What now, smartass? Come back this time.
Piece of shit!
Stop that goddamn bleeding and say something.
Watch out!
Bleeding, beeping. Watch out, get rid of it.
Huh?
Hurry up and throw it. I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma, and as soon as he did... The hail.
What the?
That sure as shite wasn't a joke, it blew the hail up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I've never seen anything like it.
But
But you know, this means that the teddy bear has been destroyed, right?
Hey!
I told you I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Oh, what if there's another one?
Damn you!
Son of a bear. You seriously tried to kill me just now?
Of course!
Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt.
This is bad.
Hey, so does this mean there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all saw what just happened, right? I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment, that's just wrong.
Well?
Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you.
Ta-da!
This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Haha, clever. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. Excuse me again. When you start up, it'll display your name. Make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that.
What?
Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. Yeah, at least they got a present after watching something blow up like that. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
You guys?
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated.
Shing!
Rules restrict, yes, but they also protect. Society, for example, would be utter chaos without laws.
Yes, indeed!
The same applies here, which is why it's crucial that we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our ceremony to a close.
Bye-bye!
Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya. And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So guys, how would you define what we just experienced? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever or kill? What just happened?
calm down.
Everyone, we need to just calm down. First, let us take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we stay here, living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is,
Indeed.
if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? Killing someone, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stuffed in this place, meant to look like a school. And how are we supposed to start killing each other? This is just... What is this?
Ridiculous.
A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we heard, this all has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is...
So, in other words...
Is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this? To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? And that was how my new high school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, it's not a school of hope, it's a school of despair. This game gets really effed up. That's all. That's all you need to know. The fact it has this screen right here tells you everything. To be continued. And here's the opening.
about that.
Receive school crest present. Yay. Save. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze and my breath caught in my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. I think for tonight, I'm probably just going to do Chapter 1 and call it a night, because Chapter 1 is kind of lengthy. It took everything I had to just to endure that weight. The good news is I already understand the stuff, so Chapter 1's actual meaty part won't take as long. But for as heavy as the air felt, all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
So, what are you going to do now?
Hey.
Just stand around glaring at each other? Yeah, you're right. Every school is a school of despair. Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It'll pull us all back to reality. Right, she's right.
Listen to me!
Sometimes even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself. I'm so ashamed.
You hear me?
Please, someone hit me. I can't forgive myself. Somebody hit me. Punish me.
Huh?
Jesus, if you have to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However...
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
Stupid!
Idiot, to look for a way out.
What the?
And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the heck out of him.
But
Before we do that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably the best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
this is fine.
True, if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are or something like that might happen again. Shit.
Alright, so then...
Fine, let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. After turning on my e-handbook, first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared on the screen. It was the school regulations. In other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Are you sure about that? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. You know, it's weird, there's never classes. But they always say counted as sleeping in class, so I never understood that. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. See, I think Emperor Psycho might enjoy this one because it's got some persona elements of social linking and the such. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, and as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes the blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Is that a Bob Ross in my chat?
Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face up from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the same stormy expression on everyone's faces.
Stop fucking around!
This is bullshit. What the hell kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me. Still not happy with accidents. Well then, why don't you just wander around the school without a care in the world? See what happens.
Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules.
However...
But if he got punished like that, or like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yo.
Ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
And...
So what?
What?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what?
Piece of shit!
Happy gaming.
Happy gaming.
So I can't afford to die in here. None of that made much sense to me, but you were saying you will follow the regulations, is that it?
That's true.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, I have a question. For regulation number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered. You hear that, guys? You have to become black. You're talking about the second half, right, where it says, unless they're discovered? I was wondering that about that myself. It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without finding out it was you. English. But why? Why do we have to do that? I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us.
Such ignorance.
Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them. Don't jab at me.
Give me a break.
We're like full-on stab. Well, for now, let's forget about that silly junk about murders or whatever.
Okay.
Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school. True, we need to find out exactly where we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies?
You understand?
There are tons of questions we still need answered.
Let's do it!
Damn straight. Okay, let's just all start looking around. I'll be going alone.
What?
Oh, wow, that's a pretty stupid idea, don't you think? Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much faster and easier for them? Sorry, I said faster.
Hold on a second.
Wait, hold on a second. That would never...
What?
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why you all seized up with fear when that graduation rule was made clear to you. He's all about that exploring. Oh yeah, boy. Am I wrong? But... So I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me.
Just hold on.
Hold on, like hell, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want.
What?
Out of my way, Plankton. Out of my way, Plankton. I can't do SpongeBob, I'm sorry. The fools are supposed to know.
Such ignorance.
One tiny bit of plankton. Drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant. They couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean.
You're fucking dead.
I'm gonna... It's Emperor Psycho's favorite phrase. I'm gonna kick your ass. Stuff we shouldn't fight.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You're some kind of goody-goody little... What?
You want to throw down?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You think you're my dad or something? No, I wasn't.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, wham. He punched me. And I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming. It was just suddenly right there in my face. 1 second I was standing there. The next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I'd kind of forgotten the kind of people I'd been trapped here with. My common sense had just stopped functioning being around all these ultimates had blown my fuse. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised it led to something as absurd as this, but I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes again, what I saw was my bedroom. Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I had never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? Yeah, I can access the menu. It's just, it's where my truth bullets are. Oops. Truth bullets and the save system. So I got a bed. Looks like it's made of cardboard. No, they didn't kill him. that would be game over way too quick. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly strange about the bed. Just gonna go straight to the door. Looks like this door leads outside. It's locked. So the rooms have locks, huh? I guess I gotta check everything. So it appeared to be the bathroom. Rattle. Oh, it's not opening. I guess it's locked. It's a notepad. I guess the school must have given one to each of us. This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain, which means this must be mine, right? Better hang on to it for now. Now to the door. Or not. Yeah, check the trash. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor or hidden compartments or anything. Nice. I think I gotta check the drawer. Looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. Must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Is it to keep us all trapped here? Nice. Everyday trash can. Some kind of monitor. Erg. That's what I think whenever I look at TVs. I'm like, erg. It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves. I don't know if you're living here. Okay, Makoto, what do you want? Thought I checked everything. Piece of paper hanging on the wall which says, oh, okay, announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure to not lose yours. Yeah, that position of the bed would bug the heck out of me. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathrooms and the girls' rooms include a lock of their own. Finally, we've prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit. For the boys, a toolkit. The sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of these tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel. And let's all enjoy ourselves. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Okay, there we go. I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be... Sleeping anywhere. We already read this. This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious. So that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Go. Leave the area? Yes. I rushed out of the room to meet out with all the others. There was someone waiting for me there. It was like something out of an old TV show. Wham!
Oh, Sayaka? Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? Mm-hmm. You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. Yeah! I know how I look, but I actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. Yeah, you know, honestly, I've had this discussion with myself quite a lot. It seems pretty reasonable. I mean, you get food forever. I mean, you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to live here. You can kind of create like your own little self-sustained community, you know? Wouldn't be that bad. Were you like okay? You know, from when Mondo hit you? That's true. I got knocked out right there in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right from the beginning.
Makoto.
Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong in here.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. I was kind of worried. Yeah, exactly. It's the classic, I would live here. It's the, this is where I would put my trophy if I had one, but it would be, this is where I would live if people wouldn't stab me. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came to get you. You came to get me?
Listen.
Well, if you're really feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. Dining hall.
You see?
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go and do their own thing. We decided to be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we'd found, each found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you.
That's good.
Good, I'll go ahead and meet you at the dining hall. Which is... Deja vu, I have been in this place before. Okay. I just love the fact that when you sidestep, you basically drift. This must be the dormitory dining hall. Looks pretty clean, so that's good. Or I guess that's not really important right now, with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Oh, you heard that?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, I know, but here comes a tutorial. Right now, I talk about reactions. Yeah, these are pretty dumb.
Hey,
By the way, Makoto. Oh, what is it? Well, it's just... This is kind of a continuing self-introduction thing, but I kind of wanted to ask you something. Really? I don't remember which ones. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they do this, like, so early on, but barely ever again. What did you want to ask me? Makoto, did you happen to go to the Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it. I knew it. I was there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. My self-introduction, my knife stab. How could I forget? Almost as surprising as her question was, that she remembered me. We never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey,
Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised as all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for years, of course, I would remember. Well, that's true. There are lots of students in our grade, right? Plus, has never been the type of person to really stand out. I'm average at everything, and my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. Strange, that's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart go calmer. Yoki Yoki Researcher Crib. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
that's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know somebody here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to you, all you ultimates. Ultimate Chajuda. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again. Not any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
And thank you for helping me out. I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. My assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up. Which is nice, but still, everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. Whoop. So, what time is it right now? Oh, it's 7 o'clock at night. You're unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy.
Hey,
I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll all start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it. Taka threw open the dining hall's doors right as Sayaka's hit it.
Hey!
Oh, Makoto Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh?
How unfortunate.
Too bad. I was sure I'd beat everyone here with my eyebrows of justice. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet.
Got it!
Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail. That's a bit much, don't you think? And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here. Time to start the meeting! Let's all go around and share what we found out during our respective investigations. The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Hold on a sec.
What are you talking about?
What about, what's her name? You know, the silver-haired girl. Oh yeah, Kyoko. What about her? She's not here. What? I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. Wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? Everyone just shook their heads.
Huh?
Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting.
How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst ways possible. Is it possible? Is she really... Nah, I'm just overthinking things. Darn it, Kyoko, you're really gonna be late like this on your first day of school. Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. Almost a most unbecoming personality trait.
Come on.
You're being a real jackass right now, you know that? Well, what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything.
You hear me?
Now then, I declare that the first session of the Host Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun. Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. I gotta see that. You know, I agree with you. Seiko, you're right. You know? What's up? I feel like I really have become your personal assistant. Don't you agree? As she winks at you with both eyes. That's how I envision it. I may not be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. Now, I've already done so much as my assistant. Oh, the talking. I should go first. I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere isn't... Oh. Right, sorry. Okay, so since we're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but...
You see?
Byakuya and Taka went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. I wanted to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here, but unfortunately I made no such discoveries. That's all from you. Really, that's it? If I uncovered anything, naturally I would have had more to say, but I didn't, so I don't... Right, understood.
You see?
No! I pressed left, I swear, or right. I messed up.
You see?
Click. Go. There. I spent so much time looking around the dormitory, and
Listen to me!
there I made the discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room per each person. Boy, I figured that out before anything else.
Yeah.
Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already. And each room key is attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision etched onto it, which confirms that the room I was in earlier is, in fact, my room.
And plus...
And Chihiro and I found that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor could scream their lungs out, and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also had a private bathroom, which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorms. However, when I checked my bathroom before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check that later.
Hey, come on.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. We're assuming we're going to be here a while.
Quiet down and listen!
Well, better to have than not have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals. That can't be all you have to report, can it, Mr. Honor Student?
Got it!
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whoever's next.
You see?
So, okay. Looks like Leon, Hiro, Junko, and Chihiro all did together. We went up and down the school, double-checking the windows in all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates to come off. And what happened was, nothing. Not a damn thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge even a little bit.
What should I do?
There wasn't any hope of escape anywhere. The school really has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
This sucks.
Bad, 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 bad!
It really sucks. It sucks, 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 sucks. What the hell are we gonna do?
Hey,
what am I gonna do? Goddamn, calm down. It's starting to make me nervous. Okay, now we just gotta fast forward.
You see?
Same goes for Hina, Sakura, Mondo, Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were less than Seiko, I don't remember if any of this, like, this reaction stuff doesn't last through most of this game, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It's like just the opening. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over.
Sorry.
We didn't find a thing. Sorry.
Yo.
I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant hunk of metal.
What?
But even with Sakura and me both, it wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing.
Shit.
It was hard as like metal.
Yes, indeed.
Well, yes, it is metal.
This sucks.
Alright, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there. I feel like I could just cry, but no. I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
So then.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with communicating with the outside world, but it's still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor. But there were gates there and we couldn't find any way to open them, so we couldn't check it out. Sakura, yeah, I agree. In other words, at this point, we were only able to search the first floor.
However,
we can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there is at least a chance it may lead to a way out. Next group.
You see?
After this, that would blast the group.
Let's see.
Right. If I'm being honest, I can't quite say as we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym.
Most
Honestly,
unfortunate.
we're not exactly the types to go running around the school like a gaggle of junior detectives.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Just sitting around the gym the whole time. Well, it's not like any of you invited me along. Nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault.
What the?
If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it. Like I want to go anywhere with a dirty slur like you. Slur? Your mind is as thin as your body. You make me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How can you say something so awful to someone you just met?
Hey, come on.
Alright guys, everyone just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know? Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now you're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on right now, Sayaka.
Hey,
So that's what they have to say, huh? I guess I'm the only one left. What do you have to say?
that's good.
Oh. Oh, what's the... No. There is a... Okay. I went and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure for now, but even with that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? I went too fast. You can just eat sesame seeds or something. What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere when I was checking the fridge, told me that and disappeared again. He was so fast, I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that can just appear from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not.
But...
Was everything okay? He didn't, like, try to eat you or anything?
Huh?
Eat her? Oh, what do you mean by that? When you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? Come on, man.
Hey, you bastard!
What the hell, fatty? You're just acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually,
Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude.
Hey!
Hey, stop screwing around all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all die at any second.
Shit.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or I would guess if a voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're spending an awful lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you. She didn't say a word. Instead, she dropped a piece of paper on the table. How was this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What the? Where did you find this?
Well,
Doesn't matter where I found it.
What the heck?
It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
But more important,
Never mind that. What does it mean?
it would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy.
It's true.
Well, in terms of construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Yeah, she fine. Renovations.
However...
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then is this really is Hope's Peak? We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place. So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elites are supposed to come and learn.
But...
This really is Hope's Peak. Where are all the other students? Hey, come on, you guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, negative stuff. Aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
yo!
Worried? What's there to be worried about? This is all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put all this together, right? And if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I would have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth.
You know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work out itself.
what's your
Why are
problem?
you laughing? What's so funny? I was happy is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Not even listening. Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, didn't find who's behind this, and we still have no idea what's going on.
Oh,
Why is it not crystal clear to you what's going on?
are you okay with this?
It's perfectly obvious we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had a response to that. We didn't want to accept the reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying to not think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that. Watch your profanity. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do. All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here. Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
Do you understand? A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually...
As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
What do you mean? We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we'll be spending the night. However, you'll remember the rule regarding nighttime. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
Let's see...
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. School regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I'd like to make it official. But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come and kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. we all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Alita said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me!
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply.
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for all of us.
This is fine.
So everyone's in agreement? Good. Then if you'll excuse me. Oh wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It's almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are well.
So goodbye. Moving with pure elegance. Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural. I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like.
Huh.
Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what's next? One person already left. Well then, let's say we call an end to today's meeting.
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene at the first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to stay the night here?
What can we do?
We don't have a choice. We can't go along without getting some sleep.
This sucks.
So we have to just give up. That's all fine and good for today, but what do we do tomorrow?
So in the end...
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Aww.
Then we're done for today. Good. I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed to their private rooms. Yeah, you gotta go to sleep sometime. Dakota, you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Because my bathroom's weird. Alright, let's open it up. It's no use, it really is locked. Wrong, not locked. Holy crap. Jeez, talking about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something.
What?
Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing in here? What? Dakota and I, this is super duper majorly bad, so bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Okay, so the reason it won't open is just because isn't because it's locked. The door just doesn't fit.
Hey,
Didn't you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathroom and the boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boy's bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and bees and all that.
listen up!
Anyways, the little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? So you just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull.
Yes,
Go ahead
indeed!
and give it a try. Turn the knob and lift up while I pull. And I did that, the door opened without a problem. See, it opened right up. Isn't that crazy, though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But it looks like you're not lucky at all.
Bye-bye!
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye. He came as swiftly as he left.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Yeah, he just kind of nopes it.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. He has this nice, wholesome glass of real, organic grape juice. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed into bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I spent the entire day staring at a TV watching movies. or like some kind of illusion where I've been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've suddenly been dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realized it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Okay, yeah, these are pretty good. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you all so much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow!
Yeah, over time they just start becoming movie references and stuff like that. I believe this is the day where things go down.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided I'm going to go ahead to her room. With newfound determination, I left my room. I feel like I gotta sneeze, but I'm not going to let myself. There we go. There's a doorbell next to the door. I guess I should use that. Ding dong. Hello? Good morning, Sayaka.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto, perfect timing. Huh?
Listen.
I have a favor to ask. What is it? I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we could talk. Oh no. Oh no, why would you do that? I mean, oh no. See, I was getting worried you guys were leaving. Oh my goodness, there's so many. They changed all of our names. Yeah, she liking me because I'm Makoto Naegi, the ultimate normal person. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and... I know you guys are watching, but I'm just gonna go ahead and type it in here just to be safe. I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to come with me? Maybe we can talk. Yeah, sure. Where are you headed? I've been thinking that there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever's keeping us here could show up and attack at any time, you know? Whoever trapped us here, whoever presented us with rules for murdering each other, whoever put us in this insane position, she's right. We never know when they might attack. So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens. A weapon to protect yourself. Well, now that I think about it, that display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff maybe. Oh, the gym, let's go. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have an amazing intuition. Oh, they're really so easy to predict. Anyway, we should head to the gym. I like this tutorial here. Whoa. 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 Everything's getting steamy in my chat. For anyone who hates walking around school, I got some good news. You can teleport using the map. Why would you do that? I mean, you could just... God, she's so freaking tall. They're all so tall compared to me. You can just speed walk your way. So much more fun to speed walk, especially when you've played it just enough times to where you can just be like, whoop. It's art. Alright, Sayaka.
Hey,
I might be able to find something to protect myself with. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find something at this place, because I wonder what. Oh, my stomach's talking. Is this a sword? I don't know, I think it's just a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating, but geez, I barely touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands. Yeah, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... Well, it's still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
You should take it with you. It might liven up your room a little bit. You think so? But I guess you better be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in some newspaper or something. And just like that, it's been decided. I don't see anything I could really use for self-defense. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it anywhere. You need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you.
huh?
You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I've got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sorry, I could giggle as she said that. That mysterious smile. I can tell it comes from the heart. It makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then. But as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Free time event, Starto. I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I really don't know what to talk about.
Sorry.
And I was the one who invited you to come with me too. Sorry. It's okay. You ship it? I don't care. I ship it. Sorry, I hate myself too. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, we can just not talk, right?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to talk. We could just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Sounds like my kind of day. Stare off into space. Oh, you're probably just super bored. Just standing there around doing nothing. No, it's not as boring. It's just... I've never really done it before. I don't have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got tons of stuff to do every day. Yeah, this is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? I have a dream. I have a dream. Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star as long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know. My dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. I was just a kid, you know, so I was really lonely. But that all changed when I saw Pop Star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess, and she could sing and dance. I'm glad someone got the reference. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You're able to actually fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh?
You see?
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off the dream. Your dream. The dream is alive. Not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, to make your dream a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. You found your kawaii desu. You have to keep on swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dreams live in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
Oh no!
Don't get the wrong idea, it's super fun.
But...
That's exactly what scares me there. I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I do. Everyone in our group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we were so young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
But that's why...
That's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies. Those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways.
Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified.
She worked so hard, sacrificing so much to get where she is. She must be terrified of losing it.
You see?
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh, what do you mean? Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I can keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least, that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still, Sayaka? I can't afford to be stuck in here. That was the first time I heard her cry from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way, the dream she put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying, I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Sayaka, actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go to the dining hall and get some food? How about we go get some dinner?
Okay.
You want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Oh, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by a bright smile I've quickly grown used to. How did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, some kind of neutral expression. Anyway, we headed to the dining hall to get something to eat before returning to our rooms. Now I has a katana because I am the weebiest boy. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is make me feel that much more uncomfortable. You know, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I really don't feel like sitting around here. Maybe I'll look around. My first experience of free time. Not at all. Alright guys, who should I hang out with? I'll let you guys decide who I hang out with. You got quite a few options. Alright. Is that all the votes I'm gonna get? Okay, so she's in dining hall. So Celeste. We're going with Celeste. No one else is doing input. It's your last chance to. Okay. Everyone's working hard to find an exit, are they not? Good luck with that. I have no interest in such menial labor. Oh, she doesn't even want to hang out. Someone else, please. Surely you guys have someone you want me to hang out with. We got plenty of choices. We got the weeb. We got the best girls. We got Chihiro. Could always hang out with Sayaka. And there's Toko. Come on, guys. Make up your minds. You know what? I'm gonna make the decision for you. One and only. Okay, he doesn't want to hang out. Fine, I'll just hang out with Sayaka because. Alright, there we go. guess I should press the doorbell. You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious, I'm really afraid. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Sure. Are you gonna try and cheer me up? Sorry for making you take your time out of your day like this. I did my best to comfort Sayaka. My people failed me. Sayaka and I agree. I don't have any presents, I'm sorry. Do you think you make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you. Having you by my side makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why...
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that, it's nice but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. It wasn't really flattering. That smile saved me. What? See, now this is really confusing. This is really hard to look at. I was hoping for some suggestions on Hangouts, because it does have a Persona style system where you hang out with people, and I'd rather not be the one making the decisions. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know. I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
How does she know I never looked at her? Because I looked at you all the time. Yeah, boy. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me? But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. Boy, me. Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird that wandered into the school pond? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every 1,000,000 years. That bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered onto the pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... heron? It was a heron, wasn't it?
oh no!
How dare I not remember that? No, not quite. It was similar, but even bigger than that. I can't remember bigger. A crane!
Okay.
It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Only because I was in charge of taking care of the animals at school, they made me do it.
You see...
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thank me. I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Yeah, I kind of figured.
But...
Honestly, though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead it's this weird school. Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll be able to help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
You see...
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm gonna do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Kidding, kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Sayaka's report card has been updated on my experience with her. I've unlocked the skill Melodious Voice. Well, we're dedicated to talking to her now because no one wanted to check anyone else out. That's fine.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I see what you're doing.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Getting messages from Sayaka. Today's already come to an end, but I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Excuse me. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she is under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to her, no. Compared to everyone else here. There's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Makoto in the DMs on that Steam chat. This multi-layered thing going on here. Makoto's in them DMs. So I'm sure you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students, already filled with despair, have some hope of escape. When will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement!
I kinda prefer Japanese Monokuma a little bit, because instead of poo-hoo-hoo, it's it. I love that for some reason. Bang bong. Bing bong. Trump here. We need to build a wall. That was not the right voice.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
What should I do today? Alright boys, what am I doing? Where are we going, guys? Who we hanging with? Too much pressure. I'm sorry. Talk to that one girl? Which one girl? Eyebrow man. You know, my girlfriend. What? Actually, I'm really curious if you can talk to Taka now. Let's see. I don't know if Taka is a character you can hang out with yet. He's in the bathroom. I don't think that's gonna work, so we'll just talk to Sayaka. Well, let me find out. Just gotta remember where the bathroom is. Thavy room. This one.
What does this mean?
This is supposed to be a part of the Host Peak curriculum.
That's enough!
But they've gone too far. The government must not remain silent on this. Should I hang out with Taco? You know what, I'll do this. What the heck? That's not the kind of... This game isn't like that. Sneaky Lobsters, I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but this game is not a romance. I mean, it is a romance game, but at the same time, it's kind of... This makes Doki Doki look okie dokie. Alright. It's a little lustful kind of. Sounds good if it were anyone else. No way. But I don't mind sharing some of my valuable time with you. Hear that, guys? He doesn't mind. He was kind enough to give me some of his valuable time. Taka and I grew a little closer today. I don't have any presents. Hey, Makoto, as long as we're talking, let's really talk. What do you say? Oh, sure, that's fine. Excellent.
You hear me?
Let's get down brass tacks and find out where we stand on all the big issues. So what should we discuss? Politics, the economy, international affairs? Instead of a big serious discussion, can't we just have a normal conversation? That's the best way to learn about people, I think. Diddle his eyebrows. Yeah, Doki Doki is okie dokie when compared to this game. It's about to go down. What do you mean by normal conversation? Oh, well, for example, what do you like doing in your spare time?
Listen to me!
Study, of course. I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be a studying professional. This guy's basically Ritter. And of course, my duties as the chairperson of the Morals Committee keep me quite busy as well.
You understand?
Eat the donut, glaze the donut. It's my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus on our studies. Okay, but what else? Like when you're at home, or you just have some time to kill. If I have time to kill, I study. Gaze into my chocolate eyes. This is fun. Okay, my turn, Makoto. What do you like to do in your spare time? Well, you know, normal stuff, like watch TV, play video games. And this helps you study how. No, it's not about study, it's just for fun, you know?
That's wrong!
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose. There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something useless, would you? You can assist all you want, but in the end... But maybe there is a good reason. Like getting into something, talking to people about it. Which option, guys? I'm gonna let you decide. 1, 2, or 3. Get the vote going. One. I got a 1. Got another 1. Another 1. Looks like I got 3 number 1s. I'll go with 1. Sometimes it pretty much is studying. Like some games have to do with history and stuff. Unacceptable.
You hear me?
Things like that are more likely to twist the truth than teach you anything useful. You guys. If you want to learn about the past, just crack open a history book. Okay. I could keep arguing about this, but it's probably better if I don't. I'm pretty sure option number 3 was the correct one, by the way. Maybe there's a good reason. Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Why? No, get that out of my chat. Out of my chat. Oh, I can't. Oh no, my mouse is not working. I'll let it stand. You know how it's useful? It helps you give something to talk about with other people. You did make sweat love. Sweat love. Something to talk about. Like when you see something awesome on TV or some awesome game and you want to share it with someone. You find other people who feel the same way, and that's how you make friends, see?
This is ridiculous!
I once was blind, but now I see. What the heck?
How unfortunate.
That kind of thing has plagued me for years. I've tried making friends, but whenever I would make conversation, it would die after a few minutes. And now I finally found the answer.
I see!
I need to study more games, more TV shows. No, you don't need to study them. I'm so ashamed of myself. If there was a hole somewhere around here, I'd probably go hide in it. I let it get to me. I wasted all of that time. I never saw the blind spot in my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment. I'm not qualified to even be on the morals committee, let alone lead it. Yeah, he cries so hard it comes out of his mouth. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Thank you, Professor Makoto. Professor. You've taught me the most valuable lesson. You've earned my respect and the title of Professor. That's gonna make things super awkward. There's no need to be modest, Professor. I can't wait for your next lesson, and until then I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor, by your leave. Without waiting for a reply, Taka ran off. Professor. Although thinking about it, I didn't totally hate it. Professor Makoto. Yay, I got a 10 of influence. After I just decided to go to my room because I'm a scrub. I have to go to my room every time I do anything. Still got time to kill. Who to hang out with next? Any preferences? I let you decide. Sayaiku. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go with it. Out for a walk, Makoto? I wouldn't mind if you invited me along. Should I talk to Sayaka for a while? Yeah. Maybe the biker guy. I'll get him next. Okay, let's go for a walk. I think it'll help cheer both of us up. I enjoy a long, leisurely walk with Sayaka. This extra dialogue happening, secret dialogue. I enjoyed a long, leisurely walk with Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. I don't have anything. I'm just a poor boy with no money. Redundancies are beautiful.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
The third day has already come to an end. When will I know? When are we gonna get out of here? I laid on my bed and I stared blankly at the ceiling. And before I knew it, I had fallen into an uneasy sleep. I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than backstroke or breaststroke. I was about to say freestroke. Drive-thru is better than a sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is, speed is the gold standard of a standard world.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, 0.000002 seconds later. You're really into free, aren't you, Doki Doki?
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. Gah. Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as the thought crossed my mind. Dang dog! The sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Okay. Please don't mind me for like 1 minute. I need to go get something. I will be right back. I promise. Like, literally, like 4 minutes tops. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm sorry, Seiko. I wasn't expecting I mean, the stream should be running at 720. Not a 1080, but I don't know. Hopefully it clears up for you, though.
Hey!
Was it really? Holy crap. Fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Is this part 2 to what you wanted? What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt!
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all really needed to come together. Stroke his I try, but the screen is 2D, because he is a 2D man. I cannot perceive the depth of his brow. Or about that time I realized. Every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen!
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it!
That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. Only reasonable course of action. Whoosh!
Listen to me!
Okay, looks like everyone's here, so then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen!
I guess his eyebrow's so scrumptious.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for this shite. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting, to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Why? Okay. It's been a while
But
for me
more
too.
important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with a way? English. Did anyone happen to come up with any clues? You know I didn't look at you during Psycho. Emperor Psycho. There's Seiko, and then there's Psycho. I just realized that. Oh, whoops. Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Seriously, nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything. It'd be about how to get out, or who's doing this. Nobody has anything.
Are you okay with this?
You're going to die.
Huh? Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? I don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability, survivability, did I not say so? So you better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, it sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
There's no way in hell I'm living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shoot. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who is behind all this. Someone who's totally messed up and weird. And has the dyslexia because I just reversed words around. I said Seiko and Psycho. Or are they both pronounced Psycho? Something tells me they are and I'm just dumb. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that. But for right now, actual clues are... What's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, Do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend, Chihiro? Do you have some idea of who might be behind all this? Oh, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Alright, see ya. Okay, well, have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean the serial killer has been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna stream up through chapter 1. Once chapter 1's done, I'm also calling it a night. But chapter 1's kinda long. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, like 10 people would be totally insane. Seiko. Okay. Good. I'm glad I wasn't completely butchering it. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us?
yeah!
It's okay, everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Cause help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Help.
Cause, I mean...
We've been stuck in here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they are getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
What's this?
It's your boy. The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
You guys...
Seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on, if you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. I love
What the
Hero.
hell?
Why are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed with the whole commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
Still going on about that.
You're fucking dead.
So Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Huh?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life has already begun and a couple days have gone by and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it!
Wait, I think yes. Ding, 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 I figured it
In
out.
other words...
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Hey!
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the subject. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. Oh, but don't worry.
How exciting!
It's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Terror.
Ooh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good. You can watch the video right now. Before you do that, I'd like to... What are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair. that's all.
So simple.
Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. So whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within the school, I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. He left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really, I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in our way of the truth. Pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However...
Perhaps, what about the video you mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so... Man, the amount of viewers cut back very significantly. Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah!
Hey Makoto, check this out for us, would you? Oh, why me?
Yo.
Because you're closest to the door, that's the rule, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Piece of shit!
Hey.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I'll get going then.
Hell yeah!
Awesome, thanks, I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. Yeah, you're right. Probably is. But they're gonna miss out on the good part of Chapter 1. I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or just completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So what's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but the place to watch DVDs then. I know exactly where we're going. We go this way. Whoosh, and a whoosh, and an AV room that we go to. Alrighty. Time for that mysterious mystery to start unfolding. A bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us, he mentioned.
hold on a second.
I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. Next to the monitor is the high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I found in the box and found the one with my name written on it. Then I slid in the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Hey, hey,
But remember,
hey.
don't push yourself too hard.
Be Coney. Sorry.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, it would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. That is a-okay, I'm totally fine with that. My actual stream on my screen is probably at least a minute and a half behind. It's still showing Mondo talking. If this was a normal scale, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if, in a reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
What happened to everyone? Sayaka was in my DMs and was asking me if they were dirty DVDs. I promised they aren't. I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn her. I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Okay. What happened? Make sure who's safe. I noticed everyone was standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. Oh no, that's a really long delay. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it, like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box, and each of them grabbed DVDs with their name on it. One by one, they rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the?
This can't be for real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on!
Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I had seen. Nobody even bothered to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. That kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
Lucky boy. You can say that, but maybe you're just thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
Hey!
It's exactly what Monokuma, or whoever's behind this, wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right, we need to calm down.
So then,
Okay, then maybe I'll just start by talking. Maybe if we all talk about what we saw, that'll help us get everything out of our system. Eyebrows is always right. There are the eyebrows of justice. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
what's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. memes. There is way too much wisdom in his bro. We're memeing way too hard on that. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have the time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. Get out of here. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Where did she go? I'm trying to remember where actually she does go. I think she goes back this way. Of course, I could just look at the map. You're right. How could I forget? Oops. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. I'm legitimately blanking on where I found her, or where she's supposed to be. It's been just like that perfect amount of time where... No. Great, that's it. I'm glad. I'm trying to remember where Sayaka goes. She goes somewhere, but where? Is it one of the classrooms? Yeah, 30 seconds sounds kind of hot. Oh yeah, she's in the classroom. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such horrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you must feel right now. I know how you feel right now. When I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Well, that is the ultimate talent right there. Ultimate multitasking. Think about it, those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, excuse me, people out there would be in uproar. Our families, the police, everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I keep repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore!
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big white eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you just said? That you'll help me get out, no matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto!
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
It cries in Japanese. They're a little Japanese person. That's not okay. A little girl. I was gonna say little Japanese person, but that's not okay. Retcon that whole sentence. I did not say that. Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Mako. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. Triggered. I'm sorry. Sneaky lobsters, you need to chill out. You're triggering. I didn't mean it. Okay? I can get through this. As long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Yep. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up. So how you holding up, sneaky lobsters? You enjoying yourself? Makoto, it's standing up. What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Yes.
You're a flagpole. Get the heck out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. Dang it, if you don't leave, then tell us what the heck is up with those videos. Oh, it's about to come out. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, because it's about to get crazy. My pristine pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Are you okay? The stream has now become not safe for work. If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, you are slow. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. What the heck was that just now? He just wants to mess with us. Well, for now, you just want to head back? Yeah. Here comes the plot. Sayaka and I headed to our dorms. Indeed, it is a long swing. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some sleep, rest of my own. I needed to go to sleep, because I'm a tired boy. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in the video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here. But I can never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong. I don't know why I just thought about the old Fairly Odd Parents episode where Where people just be like, ding dong! Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone else is here? Someone else is here. Someone's here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka. Wow, chica, wow, wow. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they all started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by and I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then... You're right. PC autocorrect is the most dangerous autocorrect. Makoto just doesn't understand how it works. Why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All I said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorms rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. Wink, wink. No, I know. Me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms. If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure it's okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? That's fine, I trust you. In any case, then...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Anyone who joins the stream now just came in at the perfect time.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Well, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Oh, that's right, we have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile has made its way onto her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and I looked back up at her again. There was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. You called something? What do you mean you called something? There's a little trick to opening it. If it's something like spoilery... Oh. Yeah, you're right. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. You can pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sai.
Hey,
I forgot what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it was really a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Ha! Oh. Oh, really? Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile as I headed to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed and there was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure no one was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Do you like the Makoto Sayaka DMs that are happening? So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice though. This bit looks actually the same, but knowing Sayaka slept on it makes me look forward to trying it out for myself. Nice! If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in, but... Pink! My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just as the note said. Next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help but taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. How you doing, Busta Boogaloo? That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. It'd probably be best if I wait until she brings it up again. Excuse me. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. Should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka scent. Grill your sensualness. Oh. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Yeah, you're right, that's not the only thing that's pink in this game. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Imagine you're all on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs. Yeah, I should be sleeping now too, but I insisted on playing all through Chapter 1 before going to bed. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for a big game. Sneaky lobsters, you are wrong. Please no debating with the ghost people. They aren't real. And of course you don't have to stress out about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world. But she's a psychic. Oh yeah, you're right. But even our divine world of freedom has few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
I'm not gonna deny those eyebrows don't lie.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I remember the first time I played this game, I got so annoyed with that. You're right, that grammar is pretty awful. Monokuma should be disappointed in himself. I sat up still half asleep and rubbed my eyes slowly. I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. Better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. How English sounds to non-English speakers. I'll tell you how English sounds to non-English speakers. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Yeah, good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered high model high school students, and ones that showed up a little bit late.
Yo.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
Good morning, I probably. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. Good for you. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
Is it so I have to be late?
Yo!
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, I got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Hero is a national treasure. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind who move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it's supposed to go. Aren't we still missing people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya are not here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside me. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out of the hole. Where I headed first was my room, where I let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me for a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. And then... everything went black. Now for the fast part of this. And by fast, I mean this is going to take some time. But when I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. Not so psychic now, are you? And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, just someone I'd seen before.
Ah!
You're awake, finally. Are you okay? Eyebrow Man is now free for you. He was always free for me. Now is not the time for sleeping. Love triangle broken. You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Grah. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real. That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man.
What?
What do you think is going to happen if you go out there? Yeah, you're right. The Sayaka, Naegi, and Monokuma love triangle is pretty steamy. All the guys are going to do is sitting around here. Like, why are we all hanging out in the gym and something like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't be obvious. Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Oh no. Would you say she's cadaverific? Oh, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
Seiko, do you wanna be my mod? We don't have to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong!
Wrong. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka. Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
Alright, have a good one. One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying, I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong!
Wrong. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without you thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone. Very deductive, eyebrow man. It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right?
Huh?
come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? The eyebrows of justice. Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're super
come
naive.
on now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. And the real game has just begun.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding regulation. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Just like I explained to you before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blacken that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo, it is not just enough to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. They and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well...
So what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution.
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is... execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me add a little rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a sec.
How are you talking
You're friggin' insane, you know that?
What the?
Class trial, what the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not? Yeah, you gotta save the eyebrow, man.
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? I have to waste all my time trying to figure out who murdered someone.
What?
What, are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want, I'm not gonna be a part of this.
I don't believe it! Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real.
Well now.
I am painfully aware of this great power, of the great power and meaning of the promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson after all. Oh, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment Soren's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why'd you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in the prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time. Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste this time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search of the bathroom. This little file has information I've gathered about the death in question. I call it...
It's the Monokuma
file! I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. Alright, you have a good one. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Oh.
In other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She is right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they were right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm terrified to find out, but still I have to know. Otherwise I knew I would never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay, so the real game starts here. I'm contemplating just calling it a night because the trial itself takes about an hour or so to get through. It's really cool though. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save here. And I'm probably going to carry this on tomorrow. I know, it sucks to leave it on a cliffhanger. But we'll just have to continue tomorrow night. Because it's about 2 in the morning for me. And yeah. So yeah, I guess for now we'll leave. Keep saving. I'll leave it off here, and then whenever, I guess tomorrow night, I'll just get back into it. Hopefully, I'll probably do a little recap at the start, just so that people who maybe missed the ending of this will know what happened, so we can continue on. But yeah, that's about it for tonight, guys. Have a good one.